Today, I'm making you the promise that after watching this video, you are going to become a professional photographer. Because many people think that becoming a professional photographer is about photography technique. And let me tell you, there are so many full-time photographers out there with no quality at all. But they are so professional and they know how to do things, and clients love them. So there is a space for everyone in this industry, and my job in my channel is teaching you how, even if you're a beginner, you can become a professional photographer just having the confidence to act like one. And today I'm going to show you a step-by-step, this is the process I follow to plan a professional photoshoot for your client, because you have to lead your own photoshoots and you have to make your clients feel comfortable booking you. So I'm gonna cover everything today. You are going to be able to feel incredibly confident shooting with your clients after watching this video. You are going to learn how to plan the photo shoots, from the concept to the mood boards, how to choose locations, how to gather ideas to don't get stuck behind your camera during a photo shoot, which is our worst nightmare because I was a beginner once, so I know how it feels. And you are going to learn how to amaze your clients during the whole process, since they book you till you deliver the photos. And it's not hard at all. I'm gonna show you everything. You can grab a pen and paper if you like for today's video, or your laptop even, to follow along with me, because everything I'm going to be using today, it's completely free. And the best thing is that I've chosen an hypothetical project which works for everyone, because I succeeded as a photographer in London. Now I live in Bali, and I'm aware that in London there are so many opportunities, fashion projects, big brands, but I know not all of you live in a big city. So I chose an hypothetical client that you're going to have available in your city or your town, no matter how big it is. The first thing you have to do when you have a client is analyze what they want. If they're a fashion brand, a personal trainer, a yoga teacher, whatever they need, you're gonna have to analyze it. And maybe you have no clue how to shoot or how to lead a photo shoot like this, but don't worry, because we have a free tool which is incredibly underrated, and you've heard me many times talking about it if you are not new here, which is Pinterest. Our client today is Sarah, and Sarah is a personal trainer. So you just have to go to Pinterest, and in the search bar, you're gonna put here personal trainer. You don't even have to be specific if you have zero ideas. And you're going to see already many ideas to shoot in the gym, outdoors, posing, close-ups. Here you have a library of thousands of photos about personal training. So you just have to scroll and see which ones you like. So for example, let's choose this one. So I created a board already. It's secret because I'm not interested of sharing this with anyone because it's client work. I already created it. So I put here Sarah PT, and you click save. If you want to create a board, you click here, create board, you put the name of the board, and then you select make this board secret, and you create it. I already created it, so what I would do is go picture by picture, the ones I like, obviously, and select the word Sarah PT and save it. So if you go to Sarah PT, you will see that I have already a very good library of ideas. These are all the photography ideas I collected for Sarah, and as you can see here, there are two locations. This is something you have to consider. Where do you want to shoot? As a photographer, you have to know your area in your town, where you want to shoot. So for Sarah, I selected a gym because as a personal trainer, it's good for her to have photos in the gym. This is something you have to do as a photographer and creative director, which is knowing where you are going to shoot and how to shoot the best photos for your client. So obviously, gym photos, and also outdoors. I live in Bali, so I selected beautiful photos here, which can be taken in any location in Bali, but I'm sure you have nature around your town or even in a park. You can take these kind of photos as well. So I had two locations, the gym and nature. And you can get into this rabbit hole of suggestions by Pinterest, look at this, and select all the ideas you want. You're never gonna run out of creative ideas if you go to Pinterest and you save everything in a board. I love this because you have ideas for poses, for creative shots like this one, shooting through leaves. So you can get infinite ideas. So even if you're a beginner photographer, as you can tell, just copy. The photos are never gonna be the same because it's a different location, a different model, a different photography technique. This is amazing for you as a beginner and as a professional photographer to never run out of creative ideas. Once you are happy with all the photos you've gathered on Pinterest, I want you to use a platform that I've been using for so many years, not just for all my photography work, but also for all my creative projects and even YouTube videos, which is called Milanote. It's completely free to use. Milanote is the best platform for creatives to plan your photo shoots, to gather ideas, to create shot lists, to send those mood boards to your client for them to even add more ideas to it. I'm going to show you, if you have to start from the scratch, what you have to include and how you can use templates. Because many of you in previous videos told me, Laura, I love Milanote, but I'm very stuck because I don't know what to include during a photo shoot. That's why I created a whole project in Milanote to show you what you have to include in your shootings so you can get some inspiration. These are the boards I created for Sarah. How did I create them? So what I did is first choose locations. For me, it's the most important part because you have to know where to shoot. So I put here a photo of a gym and here a photo in nature. So I have the inspiration already of both locations. Then below, I added the exact location via Google Maps for my client to see it exactly. So you just have to go here to the three dots and you can grab a map here and paste the link. I'm going to show you first what I was thinking about this photo shoot, and then I'm going to show you how you have to do it in Milanote by yourself from the scratch. So if you go down, you have here as well an explanation for my client. So you can read here, in this first part of the shoot, we will capture you in your natural environment, the gym. We will focus on a mix of dynamic action shots that show your strength, confidence while training, and aesthetic close-ups that will work beautifully for your social media. I'm not going to read everything, you can pause it and read it if you like to get inspiration, but this is basically an explanation for your client. Your client is super lost, and if you're a beginner photographer, you are going to be lost as well. So if you plan this in advance, you're going to be very confident and your client is going to feel less nervous because they're gonna know why you are doing what you are doing and they're gonna feel like you are taking care of their brand. So below, what I did, for them to have a more clear idea of what I want, I wrote here, please refer to the mood board to see this in detail. So here I created a mood board, but what you can do is select the text, you click here and see how I linked that mood board here. So for the client, while they are reading, they can click here and they can see the mood board I created for them. So you see that mood board is here, but by linking it here, it's everything very well organized. You can do it or not, but I like to make everything super simple for my client. So let's go to the mood board, photography. For anyone you're going to be shooting, you have to think about their branding. So for Sarah, for instance, because it's within the fitness niche, I selected a color palette to represent a healthy lifestyle. Normally it's green, nude, and blue. It's like nature colors, right? And here, for her to know what I'm going to shoot in the gym exactly, I selected some poses and ideas, and they look amazing because I love moody photography, so this is my style. So make sure as well in Pinterest, you select photos within your style. And here I put action shots, stretching, running, lifting. This is exactly what you are going to shoot. If you are stuck, you go to the mood board in the gym and you are like, action shots, stretching, running, lifting. This is very good to refresh your mind when you are shooting. And then here, close-ups. Like I selected here, you double click, you can see it big. So grabbing the dumbbells or things like that, no? And I put here close-ups, grabbing the gym equipment or holding machines, for instance. And then natural poses, grabbing dumbbells, looking at the mirror. And you can see here, this is a more posy photo, but in a natural-ish pose, right? So this is very good already for them. I love this one as well, looking at herself in the mirror. So you can see here, you will never run out of ideas if you collect ideas from Pinterest. I'm gonna show you now how to attach the photos as well, but I wanna go through the whole project for you to understand first. Then the schedule. This is so important and you have to talk to them about this. So in the gym, many times you're going to have to ask permission to the manager for you to shoot. So you have to take that into consideration. So I put here the schedule for the client. 6:45 a.m. arrive at the first location, which is the gym. From 7 to 8, the photo shoot, and from 8 to 9, filming, because we're going to capture some reels for the client as well, because now all the clients need video work as well. It doesn't matter if you don't know video yet, that comes after. It took me a while to learn it, but this is the schedule and it's very good to program it to don't go crazy with the timing for you and for the client, otherwise it's gonna be a mess. even if it's flexible, okay? I'm always flexible. And then here I put important note. The manager of the gym will allow us to shoot here for 2 hours from 7 to 9 a.m. So we have to be punctual. Don't be scared to be strict with your clients, because it did happen to me not long ago. I had to go to a waterfall here in Bali to shoot with a client. She was very punctual. I'm very happy about that. There are so many tourists here. So I told her, please come very early at 6:45, because otherwise tourists are going to come. We are not going to be able to shoot. She was very punctual. We finished everything in an hour in the waterfall. Then we went to another location, but you have to be very efficient with many clients. I also created a mood board for video, because something I love about Milanote as well is that you can embed videos as well from YouTube, Instagram Reels, Shorts, whatever you want. And this is great to create a shot list as well, if you need for your client. So here I gathered as well some ideas. One for the main trailer of her brand, which is this one. If you press play, you can see the video here, or you can make it full screen as well. And the client is going to see this and they're gonna be excited, because it's like, wow, my work is gonna look like that or similar. But this is a great way to put together ideas for video as well. Then here, I have short reels ideas. So if you click here, you can see the idea in the gym, and a very, very short reel you can do is 10 seconds. Very nice close-ups, very cinematic. The color grading is blue and moody. I love it. And for her branding, I love it as well. So this is very good for you to have an idea what you want, and your client is going to be amazed because they're gonna see what you want for them. They are going to trust you during the process because you organized everything super well. So I put here cinematic and the color grading and the reference videos for me and for the client. And if you go back, you can put as well in your photo shoots the goal of the shooting in the gym and the goal of the shooting in nature. Again, you can pause it. I'm not gonna read everything because otherwise this video is gonna be super long. But then here, second location, Tibumana Waterfall is one of my favorite locations in Bali. And look at this photo, how beautiful it is. For inspiration, it's incredible. So you go down, the same thing, I put the location with Google Maps, and then the mood board would be this one. And you can put as many photos as you like. The client is going to love this, and both you and your client are going to feel so confident during the photo shoot. So this stretch here, this one is very nice as a headshot. It doesn't have to be raining. Then this one is beautiful with the wind. I mean, come on, like if you are a beginner, this is going to help you a lot. And your client is going to love you for doing this for them. So let's go back here, same thing, schedule. Then same here, I put an explanation of what we are going to do in this location and the goal. And here in the goal, I put to focus on the wellness side of their business. You really have to analyze what your client wants. And by analyzing it, then you know exactly what to add in the mood boards. Because if she's telling me, I want gym photos and some more candid in nature, I know already what I want to shoot. If a client books you and you don't organize anything and you arrive to the location and you have no freaking idea what to shoot, you didn't create any schedule, you don't have poses ready for them to feel inspired, it's going to be so comfortable for you and for your client. You can sign up in Milanote today for free without time limit down below in the link I'm going to put. And trust me, once you start, you are going to be using it all the time. So I'm gonna show you now how to start from the scratch because it can be overwhelming at the beginning, but you can save today's video and copy me for inspiration. I don't mind. And then add your own things because you can add many things, shot list, outfits, poses, everything you can imagine. But if you start from zero, if you go to home, you just have to click here in board and drag it to the board. You can name it, obviously, and shooting. You can even select the icon and change it. So I'm gonna select a camera here. There you go. And now you have the icon there. If you open it, this can be overwhelming because it's empty, but I really want you to use this. Milanote has so many templates built in, and there are so many for us as photographers and filmmakers, and I love that because you have here an empty board and you can create it from the scratch here in the left. It's very intuitive. You can add notes, links, list, arrows, boards, columns. But if you want to start from something beautiful already, you can click here, Photoshoot plan, and this is the preview. So you already have so many ideas over there. If you go down, this is the one I used, photography mood board. You have already a color palette and photos. You just have to swap them, that's it. And then Photoshoot brief as well, for instance. You have so many templates, okay, for marketing, graphic design, filmmaking, but I'm showing you just the photography ones. So if you go to photography mood board, you have already the template done. You just have to click and you just have to select the photos you downloaded in a folder in your computer from Pinterest. And you can create a mood board very easily, which looks beautiful for both your client and you. If you click in the colors as well, double click it, you can select the color palette you like. My recommendation is always combine the color palette with the photos you are putting as an example, because it looks more aesthetic. So I'm gonna select a blue one here, see? Then I can put more if you want. You click here in the three dots, color, and you drag it here, and you can make it bigger. It's very intuitive to use and very simple. You can even click here and select the color of the photo. You can move the boards as you want, remove the ones you don't need. I'm gonna add another one, which is called outfits. I'm gonna change the icon. There you go. I'm gonna fill the gaps here with the rest of the photos. You can also edit the photos if you click, go to edit image, and you select this part, save, and now it's well framed, okay? So let's say the mood board is ready and you are happy with this. So before the photo shoot, always do it maybe a week in advance. You can go here to share. This is my favorite part because the clients are always blown away when I send them this, are like, oh my God, I made the right choice booking this photographer. Look at what she's delivering. So trust me, you have to do this because your clients are going to be amazed, and word of mouth is very powerful. I always tell you this on my channel. Invite editors via email. So you can put their email and send the invite here, okay? But if you don't want them to be able to edit anything, I highly recommend you to allow them to edit, because many times they want to add their own ideas. So that way you can brainstorm ideas with them and you can rearrange the mood board. So you can click here, enable read-only link. What I would do is go here, invite editors via link. You click here, copy this link, and that's it. And they are going to receive this. And they're going to be able to add more photos if they want. As you saw, even if you have zero clue about how to create mood boards, with Milanote you can choose templates and you don't have to start from the scratch. Your clients are going to be amazed, you're going to be so organized, and you will never run out of creative ideas before the photo shoot or during the photo shoot. Start planning your photo shoots like this and you're going to be acting like a professional photographer. Sign up through the link below, it's free with no time limit. And if you have any questions, please comment below. I'm always trying to reply to every single question, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Mwah, big love from Bali.